On September 4th, 2024, the Bank of Canada cut its key rate to 4.25%, marking the third consecutive rate cut since June. What does this mean for property sales and the value of your Abbotsford home? Stick around and find out. In today's video, we'll be breaking down the Bank of Canada announcement and discussing the impact it will have on the fall Abbotsford real estate market. Let's get into it. Just today, Bank of Canada Governor Tim McCallum announced that they were cutting rates again by 25 basis points. This is the third consecutive rate drop since June. The Bank of Canada governor explained in this announcement that since inflation is dropping, we can expect more rate cuts in the coming months and heading into next year. One thing he also highlighted was July's inflation was around 2.5%. The lowest it's been since March of 2021. This recent rate cut of 25 basis points will lead to lower variable rates that are being offered by mortgage institutions. One thing to keep in mind, folks, is the Bank of Canada announcement has nothing to do with our fixed rates. At the time of this recording, our fixed mortgage rates are already lower than the variable rates. Right now, you can get a 3-year fixed rate around 4.99% or a 5-year fixed around 4.74%. The next Bank of Canada announcement is on October 23rd, and the last announcement of the year is on December 11th. When you have higher interest rates, folks, it impacts these following things. The first is retail sales. Consumer spending makes up a large portion of our economy here in Canada. Right now, retail sales are down, and the main reason is a lot of people aren't spending the money that they usually would in the years past. The second thing is a weaker labor market and a weaker economy in general. With interest rates being lowered, you'll see one of two things. You'll notice lower payments on the interest on your credit cards. And the second thing is lower monthly mortgage payments for those folks that are on a variable mortgage. One thing that I can tell you, folks, as we're headed into the fall market and parents and people are getting settled in right after their summer holidays, buyers have become more active in the Abbotsford real estate market. And the reason why I know that is I've noticed an increase in activity for all of my listings, and I'm also seeing more foot traffic at my open houses. Another thing is, folks, there's a lot of people from the lower mainland, Surrey, Langley area that are looking to relocate here to Abbotsford. Let's just talk quickly about buyers' purchase power. Based on an income of $100,000 and with an annual down payment of 20% of the purchase price, in January of 2022, people were qualifying for a mortgage of $530,000. In September of 2023, people were qualifying for a mortgage around $380,000. Today, those folks would qualify for a mortgage of around $450,000. These stats are provided by my good friend Rob Cummings, who's a mortgage specialist with RBCs. So things are headed in the right way where buyers are qualifying for a little bit more borrowing power in comparison to last year. Now, coming back to the question, is this third rate cut going to lead an increase into buyer activity and an increase in sale prices? The answer is only time will tell. One thing that I can tell you, folks, usually the fall market is one of the busiest markets in the year alongside our spring market. The summertime, a lot of people are traveling and they're gone away for holidays, so that's why the market has been slower. So with an increase of buyers getting back into the market looking for homes, I think we'll have a busy fall. Is that going to impact home prices? I don't think so. I think we're going to need more rate cuts just because people are still limited on how much mortgage they can borrow for first-time home buyers and those folks that are looking to upgrade. Do you still have questions about if Abbotsford is the right place for you? Click on the video on the side because I'm going to talk about all the reasons why you shouldn't live in Abbotsford. If you found today's content valuable, please go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe button. I'm Gary Dhindsa, and I will see you next week.